revival. Your place for your sports survival. Rev T. Believe Rev T. Hold now about that time to rock the mic in his hand. He's the voice, he's the show. He's the big guy, man. When the road goes on, you see him shuffle and weave. He's got Rev on the front and the back, say believe. Yeah, it's Rev T and the sports revival. He hyping up the fans and trolling the crowd. Come on, he tell it to the young like he tell it to the old. Believe and march with me. 30 years old. Capture United and Mystics, Nats and Whiz Kids. He marches from the heart for all the teams in the district. With easy football, it's all the same. He gonna rep the team no matter what's the name. Yeah, tell his friends and fam all across the land. It's time for the gospel from the people's hype man. I'm Pastor Chief, the fan soldier with flow. So turn up the volume and enjoy the show. Believe it's the sports revival.
Yeah, baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold on. Big shouts out to Master Chief. You gotta believe.
One more time for the city. Let's get it. It's the sports.
Man, listen here. Good morning, y'all. I want to welcome y'all to the Rev T Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. Hashtag Rev T is where you can find me at all over social media at DC Hype Man on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Rev T Sports Revival over here on Facebook. Tavon Fennell Sr. over there on YouTube, the Sports Revival with Rev T. I gotta say good morning, everybody. Good morning from baby TJ to all y'all too. You wanna say hi? Good morning. You wanna say hi? Because we got a lot to talk about this morning. Brian, and I know you want to link in. I'm gonna send you the link in a minute. Give me a hot second. But man, this a fine mess the Washington football team got into last night down in Dallas with the Dallas Cowboys. 56-14 was the final score. Dallas whipped the ass out the Washington football team last night. See, yeah, baby, TJ. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad by the time the first quarter ended. They was damn near up 21-0. And if we thought that we was going to see this miraculous comeback that we saw in last week's game, that ain't going to cut it. That ain't going to cut it at all because at the end of the day, they suck on all four cylinders. You got players starting to fight on the damn sideline. I mean, it's crazy, man. And at the end of the day, you know, something got to change, man. You know, when it comes to this quarterback situation. You know, I've been trying to like Tyler Heineke or Taylor Heineke or whatever, but every time I get close to liking this dude, it's like he take 2 steps forward with me, and then, you know, he falls like 3 steps back. How about 5 steps back? How about he didn't even look like he was a damn quarterback yesterday for the Washington football team? I mean, at this point, I don't know what to say. I mean, do you try to go get a quarterback, or are they going to still try to stick with this system? Oh, we need to get a veteran. We need to pick a veteran quarterback up. I mean, at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it, this Washington football team is bad. The defense is out of sync due to injuries, due to COVID, or whatever the reason is. The offense out of sync because of the quarterback. Let's not get it twisted. Terry McLaurin, and whoever the hell else they got at wide receiver, because Terry McLaurin really like the only one that didn't showed up this season. And this comes because you don't have a quarterback that's confident in releasing the ball early when these receivers run the route. So this is the situation that we find ourselves in, right? I mean, let's not get it twisted. And I've been saying this even if I haven't been doing the broadcast. If you've been following me, just my post in general, I've been saying as Heineke goes, the offense goes. When Heineke on, the offense on. When he off, they off. It ain't even about the run game with Antonio Gibson because he's up and down too. And one thing I'm starting to see about Antonio Gibson, the way to slow him down is to hit him. You hit him real good, he gonna tiptoe the rest of the game. That's not to say he's soft, but he got a lot of injuries that be on his shoulder. So, you know, at the end of the day, when you talk about this thing with the Washington football team, it's a lot of things on that offense that needs to be addressed. It's some things on defense that need to be altered. I didn't say addressed, but altered. A few pieces here and there, and that defense will be good. Healthy Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen playing on all full centers. Matt Ioannis, you know, even a little bit of Tim Settles in there. I think the defense just needs some linebackers and some damn good safeties, and they should be all right. But that offense, though, as the quarterback goes, the offense goes. We sitting here live, Rev T Sports Revival. Morning coffee takes. I like doing this with y'all. Just sitting here having some coffee, talking to dozens in the jive. 56-14 was the score last night. I got my stats. I left my papers holding for 1 minute. So what we're going to do is, look, come march with me real quick, right? Come march with me. And at the end of the day, you know, let me get these stats because I want to share these numbers I was looking at. Give me a minute. Let's take a break for a minute. Come march with me.
Sports revival, your place for your sports survival. Rev T, believe Rev T. Hold now, about that time to rock the mic in his hand. He's the voice, he's the show. He's the big guy, man. When the road goes on, you see him shuffling weave. He's got Rev on the front and the back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Rev T and the sports revival.
So I got this stats paper that I want to share with y'all to go back and look at. And when you look at this thing, man, when it comes down to the Washington football team, and you start to ask yourself what happened last night, when I say this about Tyler Heineke, I'm not saying this to belittle the man. But listen here, though, right? Last night, total yards, 257 yards by the Washington football team. 172 yards passing. They was 3 of 13 on third down efficiency last night. Compared to the Dallas Cowboys on third down, they was 10 of 15. Right? Washington football team, 85 rushing yards. Dallas Cowboys, 108 yards. And that 108 yards from the Cowboys didn't come from the Cowboys, just one play, Ezekiel Elliott. You know, I think Ezekiel Elliott had like 40 rushing yards or whatever. But this is the stat that stands out to me the most. Tyler Heineke was 7 of 22 for 121 yards, right? 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. And for to be all honest with you all, he looked real lost in that first half, that first quarter. He looked lost the whole damn game. And I don't know what was going on, but it didn't seem like he was in rhythm and from the jump. And let's also make a note that that first interception that he threw to Diggs when he was trying to hit McLaurin, Tyler Heineke's arm is weak, man. Like even when he threw that ball to De'Ami Brown, That ball was short. It was short-handed. It was a weak pass, right? And so at the end of the day, you know, the thing about this Washington football team right now is that they really gonna need, man, a quarterback. Again, I don't know how they want to do this thing. They want to sit there and keep going after these veteran quarterbacks that's been in the league for a good minute, and they just ain't click right on some team, but they didn't had some success here along the way, and you just hoping they can get it right with the Washington football team. Or are they really going to sit down and say, you know what? We need to develop a quarterback, like really develop a quarterback. And while we developing this quarterback, we need to go add components on the offensive line. Maybe get him a reliable, healthy young tight end that they could groom in. And people didn't say a thing about John Bates. Well, if that's so, I like to see this come from John Bates. Uh, Again, we sitting in Rev T Sports Revival morning takes with Rev T, morning coffee with Rev T, right? I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. at DC Hype Man. Rev T is where you can find me at all over social media at DC Hype Man on Twitter, Instagram, over there on TikTok, Rev T Sports Revival on Facebook, Tavon Fennell Sr. The Sports Revival with Rev T over there on YouTube. Good morning to all my people on YouTube. What the hell happened in Dallas? What happened? What happened in Dallas? I don't know, man. But at the end of the day, though, I know this definitely good and true, right? The Dallas Cowboys, they kept running the score up on our ass with no problem, with no regret, right? Like they ain't had no problem. They ain't had no problem. They ain't had no problem doing what they did to us last night. It was like Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, right? So what we gonna do about it? How we gonna get over the hump, right? We still got Philadelphia to play on Sunday. At this point, I really think we out the playoffs. It ain't no. It's gonna take a wing, a prayer, and a wing, and some more stuff, right, to get us into the playoffs at this point. But right now, though, it don't look like it's gonna happen our way. We got what? The Eagles. We got the Eagles. Uh, oh, let's see. We got the Eagles. And then who else we got along the way? And if y'all want to join, I'm gonna post that link up in there for y'all, so y'all can join into the thing, right? I just put it up there for y'all to see if y'all want to tune in on to the line. We live, the sports revival, I guess. That's what it's called, right? But at the end of the day, though, man, I just I don't know what to say, man. I really don't know what to say. I was mad as hell. I'm telling you, man. I was so pissed, man, at the Washington football team last night. I was pissed like hell. And to be all honest with you, you know, y'all want to tune in, there with a link right there, right? You can tune in. You got your comments. Go ahead, join us this morning. I mean, we in a bad situation right now. Man, I was disgusted. I mean, hell, you know, I mean, wow. It was like they just came out flat. And once they was able to come and get into the heads of the Washington football team offense, that was a wrap. And it wasn't like that the Dallas Cowboys really did anything too detrimental to us. First of all, we beat ourselves. That's the first thing, right? Can you blame it on coaching? I don't know. You can, because they came out real flat. And then once again, Tyler Heineke threw that pick, that was a wrap. Hold on, I'm trying to get it on. Trying to make sure that y'all can get on over there on Twitter. Make sure y'all can join us here on the Sports Survival, right? And then I gotta go over here on so do y'all, because I got people that want to no, that's not the one right now that I want to share with y'all, right? But we live, man. And the thing is that I just I don't know what to say about this team. It's like we've been holding on with wings and the prayer and running off of limbs and stems and everything else, but they just can't seem to get it right. And how long are we gonna keep falling from this thing when it comes to I don't want to say Gruden, when it comes to Rivera selling this to us, that this is the plan. I mean, I try to believe in the dude. I try to understand what's going on with him. But at the end of the day, though, you know, I just don't know what to say at this point, man. And I'm just trying to figure out what's the game plan moving forward. You know, at this point right now, you're looking at possibly a 11th pick. No lower than the 11th pick right now. Now, I just seen some chitter chatter here and there saying maybe they'll try to move up to the first round and draft someone to come. I don't know how that's gonna pan out. But at the end of the day, all I know is right now, the Washington football team sucks. You want to join in? I'm putting up the link right now on the streams. Y'all can join in. Just click on that link and I can patch you right on in so you can join, make your comments, how you feeling about this thing. Washington football team, 57-14. They lost last night to the Dallas Cowboys. They stink last night in front of the people with the Dallas Cowboys. And at the end of the day, I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And at the end of the day, the Washington football teams is in shambles. You got Jonathan Allen, Jerron Payne fighting on the damn sideline. What the hell? That's frustration, right? That's frustration that been kicked over, right? So what they gonna do now? What the Washington football team going? What is Rivera gonna do with this team now? He said he not gonna discipline any of them right now about that. They men let them work it out. He kept on about his business. But do you think that was a distraction to the team already while they was getting their ass whipped? I mean, let's be honest. The Washington football team got their ass whipped by the Dallas Cowboys last night. And I'm the Reverend. It ain't no ifs, ands, or no buts about it. If you want to join in, there go the link. I got it up on the screen. You can join in. You want to shoot your comments, just click that link so I can patch you in. We live, Rev T Sports Revival. I want you to come march with me, but I'm not telling you to believe in this foolishness that's going on right now with the Washington football team. What the hell? 56-14. And let me ask you another question, because when I started to get tired and the game was coming close to the end, they put Kyle Allen in. Have we seen the last of Tyler Heineke? Have they seen enough of him to understand, listen here, he ain't the answer? Have we heard, have we seen enough? Do we understand enough that Tyler Heineke, he ain't nothing but false hopes and highlights and a diving touchdown every now and then? Some people understood that from the jump. Some people didn't. Some people didn't buy into it in the beginning. Some people started to try to buy into it in the middle. But as we come to the end, we should all be on one accord to understand that Tyler Heineke ain't the quarterback of the future for the Washington football team. If that man's struggling to throw the ball 50, 40 yards down the field and it's still coming up short, he ain't the quarterback of the future. Sorry. Because that interception that he threw to Diggs, that would McLaurin was going to have to come back from that ball anyway. That pass he threw to De'Ami Brown, De'Ami Brown had to come back to that ball. Why? Instead of catching that ball in stride. Why? Because Tyler Heineke's arm is weak. He got a weak arm when it comes to over 30 plus yards. Plain and simple. And that's not going to cut it with these wide receivers. And as far as running back is concerned, Jard Patterson, is he a full-time starter? No. But can he fit into the game plan going into the future? Yes. But they need, how could I say it? Dallas used Pollard in a way that the Washington football team should be using Antonio Gibson. If you agree, throw some hearts or some likes up in the air and stuff. Y'all throw them likes in the hearts. I guess they say Facebook and all that stuff like that. Claudette, man, good morning to you. Stephen Ackers, good morning. James Hart, good morning. Mike Noon, good morning to you. Brian Langford, good morning to you. I see y'all tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all go share the post. Tell them we live. Rev T Sports Rival Morning Takes. Right? Dallas Cowboys, they beat the hell out the Washington football team yesterday, y'all, last night. 56-14. D-Lo Brown, D-Lo, I call that man D-Lo Brown. D-Lo Durley Owens, y'all, right? He in the house with us this morning, man. Legacy Sports. Tuning in. I mean, you know, it is what it is right now. The Washington football team is in shambles. Y'all want to tune in? There with the link right there up on the screen. Give me a minute. And so at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, where does the Washington football team go from there? I don't even know the record right now. I just know we just lost 3 in the damn row. And when you losing 3 games in a row, and this down the scratch, I mean, come on, man. I mean, what else is there to say? Someone asked me, said, well, you at a low right now when you hear the Rev T then tapped out on his team. Yeah, I pretty much have tapped out on his team. I don't know what to say. That was a very off-balance team last night that we saw on the football field. Now, you know, you can make all excuses in the world, COVID, injuries, not enough time to practice, short week. I could go down the line. You want to throw them up in the air? You got any excuses? I don't want to hear any excuses, man. You line up on that football field and you try to play the best that you can. And last night, if that's the best that the Washington football team can put up as of right now, man, it's a whole lot of things that got to be adjusted, added, replaced when it comes to start the next season. 56-14. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys, they just abused the Washington football team last night. Ezekiel Elliott, he didn't even do anything too much. He had 9 carries for 37 yards, right? He had 1 rushing touchdown. Pollard, he had 8 carries for 34 yards, right? Dak Prescott ran the ball 4 times for 21 yards, right? They had Clemens 4 for 18 yards, right? Washington football team running. John Patterson, 9 for 33 yards. Antonio Gibson, 6 carries for 29 yards. De'Ami Carter, where you know that's that little run play they do with the wide receiver or whatever. He had 15 yards. Williams, he had 3 carries for 9 yards. Tyler Heineke, well, he wasn't running last night. He negative 1 yards on 1 attempt. It was like he was out of sync, man. James Hart say they mentally checked out right now. They're going to suit up for that check for the remainder of the season. Yeah, pretty much. And oh man, don't get me to get talking about Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen fighting on the football field. Oh well, I mean, shit. At the end of the day, what you expect? You got a team that's in bad right now in the Washington football team, 6-9. 6-9. Right? So what do you expect? They 6-9, okay, and they got what? 2 more games left. They got the Eagles, and then they go play the Giants. Jason Furs, good morning to you. He say, that was so disgraceful. Yeah, I don't even know what this. I mean, James Knox say, my Bama boys coming to plows with Nick Saban and the Tide in Dallas. This old dysfunction will not die. I mean, this is how all the fan base is feeling this morning about all of this that's going on with the Washington football team right now. Bad situation, bad organization. It's dysfunctional on the inside and on the outside. It's dysfunctional somewhat within its fan base. Now, let's not get it twisted. He said they lost by, see, they 6-9, lost by 69 on national TV. I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. at DC Hype Man Rev T over there on Twitter. Y'all go follow me over there on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram at DC Hype Man Rev T, YouTube, The Sports Revival with Rev T, right? Facebook, Rev T Sports Revival, Mountaintop Network Radio, and Tavon Fennell Sr. I mean, at the end of the day, what we going to do? Well, not what we going to do because we don't make the decisions, but what is the Washington football team going to do? I want y'all to share the post, just Rev T Morning Coffee, take number 9, I guess. You know, I've been doing this lately, rebranding Rev T, revitalizing whatever, blase, oh, what the hell. It still don't got nothing to do with this Washington football team looking as pitiful as they look right now. Pitiful. And that was embarrassing last night on national TV. And I'm surprised Dan Snyder ain't got the angst to go ahead or Tanya Snyder got the angst to go ahead and fire Coach Ron right now. That's going to be the next question. Do you think it's about time to fire Coach Ron? And just start with a new brand, a new name, a new coach, a new owner, do it all. Just fire all their asses. But what y'all think? Is it time? Have you given up on Ron Rivera? I want to hear that from y'all this morning, right? Whoever you tapped out on, the whole organization. Have you tapped out on the players? Have you tapped out on the front office, or you didn't tapped out on every damn body? I know them Dallas Cowboy fans, they were sending me the white flag, all that stuff last night. Oh, yeah, I was pissed. I was pissed. Yeah. So, but anyway, though, I'm not going to hold y'all up. We done went 30 minutes hard, right? Rev T morning take having a coffee with the people this morning. Dallas whipped the Washington football team ass. You know, they whipped their ass, like put them on their knee and just spanked them. Spank their ass. 56-14. Jason First say time for Ron hit the road and take Jack with him. Yeah, somebody got to go. Somebody got to go. And that's an interesting point, Jason, that you added on there and take Jack with him. Is Jack Del Rio out the door? Because somebody's going to have to take the blame for this when it comes to the coaches. Somebody is going to be the scapegoat. Now, either Ron going to have to go or Jack Del Rio going to have to go. But somebody going to have to go from their coaching staff somewhere along the way. Or is this being set up? The Snyder's kind of making a wrong or right by making Scott Turner set it up for Scott Turner to be the coach of the Washington football team. Right? But the question we asked this morning is, have you tapped out on Ron Rivera? Do you think it's time for him to pack his bags and go? Or have you tapped out on Jack Del Rio? Do you think it's time for him to pack his bags and go? Or have you tapped out on both of them Bammers and think they just need a new coaching staff altogether? Right? Rev T morning take. Morning coffee with Rev T, right? Takes number 9, whatever. We live right here, Rev T Sports Revival. I'm so glad to be here with y'all this morning. I got my morning coffee. I'm sitting there getting pepped up, but I'm still pepped down after that 56-14 loss by the Dallas Cowboys last night. Oh, man, sad. Mike Nunn said, I think Ron stays, but there will be some changes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. They got to shake some type of masses up. Rest assured, they not going to sit around and let these Bammers go out here and look like that on national TV. And somebody here ain't going to roll. Somebody here going to roll from this. It may not be this week, but come the end of the season, somebody here going to roll from this. And I think I hear baby TJ. Y'all know he opening them doors up. He coming back. He saying, Daddy, you've been doing this too long. You need to go ahead and make me some bacon and some eggs this morning. So I'm going to get ready to get on up out here. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to try to come back later on in the day and do another one. If I don't, then I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Big shouts out to my wife for hooking me up, got me some new software, a new laptop to work with to bring y'all more. So I could go remote. Hell, I could be over in Southeast and just go live on y'all, right? Bring it to the people, take it to the streets. Y'all make sure y'all put your mask on, use your hand sanitizer. For you that those that travel over the holidays, make sure you kind of quarantine yourself for about a couple of days, especially if you was around a couple of people, and see how you panning out with yourself, right? Okay, and then I'll see y'all later on, or again, I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. Hashtag Rev T is where you can find me at all over social media at DC Hype Man Rev T on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Tavon Fennell Sr. here on Facebook. Rev T Sports Revival on Facebook, Mountaintop Network Radio. Let's get some more of these comments before we get out here. James Knox say, I've come to accept the fact that Ron Rivera played for, but wasn't at all a fan of Buddy Ryan's defensive scheme and intensity. Well, I like to see Ron Rivera actually call some plays because it seemed like he just the head and he got Scott Turner calling the offense, and he got Jack Del Rio calling the defense, and he just sitting there with a damn headset on. I mean, you know, we're going to talk about that, though. When we come back, I'll holler at y'all in a little bit. Or again, I'll talk with y'all in tomorrow. I'm Tavon Fennell Sr. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all go share the post and let them know that Bama back on fire. Let's go, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Did I do it? Did I do it? Let's go. Did I do it? No. Did I do it? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I do it? Oh, no, man. Come march with me. I think something like that. You got to believe. But at the end of the day, though, we'll holler at y'all. Now I'll be back later on, right? Let's get on up out of here, man.
Rev T, born free. Yeah, Rev T, born free. Sports revival, your place for your sports survival. Rev T, believe that Rev T. Hold now about that time to rock the mic in his hand. He's the voice, he's the show, he's the big guy man. When the road goes on, you see him shuffling weave. He's got Rev on the front and the back, say believe. Yeah, it's Rev T and the sports revival. He hyping up the fans and trolling the crowd. Come on, he tell it to the young like he tell it to the old. Believe and march with me. Cash United and Mystics, Nats and Whiz Kids. He marches from the heart for all the teams in the district. With easy football, it's all the same. He gonna rep the team no matter what's the name. Yeah, tell your friends and fam all across the land. It's time for the gospel from the Bengals hype man. I'm back to keep the fans soldier with flow. So turn up the volume and enjoy the show. It's the sports revival. BMV, VA, Maryland, and DC. Come on. Rev T says march with me, and you gotta believe. One more time for the city. Let's get it.